Hi, and welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee, and today, before I get into the reading, I want to talk about something that I was thinking about this morning. The first is karma. I think a lot of people have the term karma in sort of a box, and a lot of people throw it around willy nilly without even truly understanding its context. What people generally think karma is if you do something bad to me, something bad to you is going to happen. And the thing that we have to understand about the universe and about God is if the universe operates in the frequency of love. And so therefore it's not going to be doing anything bad or damning to anyone. Excuse me if I sound nasally. I have a head cold that I'm recovering from. What karma is a way to term this. If somebody does something bad to you, the likelihood of them being in a negative headspace is higher than not. The likelihood of them having some trauma that they are going through and have not dealt with is higher than not. And the likelihood that they view the earth or their reality as something negative is higher. So if you were walking around with all of this negativity in you and you're spewing it at other people and you're behaving in a certain way towards other people, it's not that karma or God comes back to you to punish you. That's not it. It's that your reality is already negative. So what you are attracting or what they are attracting, I'm not trying to speak spells into you, but what they are attracting is negative. And it may not happen right away. I love to quote the original Willy Wonka, and I think it's the television kid. I can't remember what his name is. Comment down below what the television kid's name is. But when they're in the room and there's like a Wonka vision, right? And they take a video of the chocolate bar and it's in a million pieces in the air, and they're trying to get it on the TV, and they're saying, what's taking so long? Well, a million pieces take a long time to put together, right? A million pieces, the million pieces of your life, the million pieces of the life who's harming you in any way or toxic towards you in any way, that's 2 million pieces, right? And they all take a long time to put together. They take a long time to come to fruition, because in your mind you're thinking they should get their, I should get my justice now, right? Karma should hit them now, because your ego is saying that you want to see something happen as a response to what happened to you as soon as possible. But their comeuppance, right? Like people like to say, will come as long as they continue to stay in a negative state of mind. But it may not come right away. And you want to know one reason why I think it might not come right away? And that's because if you had what they called like an energy vampire around you, meaning somebody who was after you because of your light and because of all of your blessings and because of all of your positivity, and they were around you all of the time, then they were stealing energy from you. And an energy vampire is usually receiving the blessings of the person that they are feeding positive energy off of. And when you leave, it's kind of like a residue that sticks. Follow me on this. And they will continue to reap some of the rewards of being in a relationship with you or being connected to you for just a little while that residue, while your energy is still attached to them and while their energy is still attached to you. Somebody needs to heal first in order for those energies to be detached. And then watch, if one person is not healed, they will start seeing you will start to maybe potentially see the negative that's happening to them. But the world doesn't necessarily work in an eye for an eye, right? You hear that all the time. I know most of us were taught that in Bible school and so on and so forth. But the world does not work eye for an eye. If you left a toxic situation, a person, and they hurt you badly, maybe, trigger warning, maybe actually physically and mentally. Maybe they also took all your money from you. You know, maybe they left you homeless. You know, maybe it became that dire. If you leave and you're like, I wonder whenever they're going to get their karma, I don't see them getting their karma. Just because you don't see it, just because it doesn't look like they've lost all their money, or just because it doesn't look like they've lost their house or car or whatever, just like you did, doesn't mean that the karma isn't within, right? They could deal with all kind of demons within themselves. The other thing about karma that you have to understand is once you've started healing, you'll know that you are healed when you no longer wish for that other person or other place to receive their karma. You will know that you are healed when you no longer wish for that other person or that other place to receive their karma. Here's why. Because you will no longer be focused on that low vibration. No. You will no longer be looking back behind you. You will only be looking in front of you with ideas and creativity and things, seeds that you want to plant to see come to fruition in the future. You will only just be looking within yourself to see, how can I manifest something positive to see it come to fruition in the future. You will no longer be wishing for that eye for an eye. Trust me. But in order for that to happen, in order for the other situation, place, or person to receive whatever it is that they're going to receive, you have to heal first. You have to detach yourself from that energy and then leave it alone. It is no longer you. It was never your job. You're not both the jury and the executioner. Excuse me while I open something up in the background. That's not your job. Your job is to find out, where do you go from here. That's it. That is not your job. The other thing I wanted to help you realize as you are trying to come out of a situation that you are potentially seeking some sort of karmic justice for, or even a situation where you are looking to heal. And I akin it to algorithm, right? The energy of this planet is mathematical. This is where sacred geometry comes from. And don't ask me to break it down. I'm not your subject matter expert for that. I'm really good at basic math. But all around us is math. That's why their angel numbers exist so frequently. And that's why shapes appear in, the human cells, and the same shapes appear in flowers as they bloom. It's because the frequency of love, the frequency that the divine and God and the universe exists under is all mathematics. And then I started looking at, I'm going to compare it to this. Okay. So once I had a toxic person in my life, and I was looking at his Instagram. And on the explore mode of the Instagram were a bunch of big booty girls. Big booty girls and Corvettes. And so I asked him, I said, what is this about? Like, why are there so many big booty girls? And if you take offense to that, just listen to what I'm saying. Please, just listen to the story. Don't even worry about taking offense to what I'm saying. But I'm talking about sexually kind of explicit photos without being sexually explicit, but And I asked him, why do you have all of these pictures in your explore mode on Instagram? Explore is where they give you suggested videos to watch or suggested pages to follow. And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, doesn't the algorithm kind of pick up on your search engine stuff and the things that you click on and look at, and the things that you liked before, things that you commented on before. And he's like, no, I don't know why it has that on there. Okay, number one, that's gaslighting. And number two, that's lying, because the algorithm works like this in social media. On social media platforms, they even tell you too, when you do the user agreement, that they're basically going to monitor how you move within their platform, the things that you tend to gravitate toward, the things that you search for. I swear, I searched for like a Mariah Carey something back in March, and her anniversary, right? She has anniversaries versus birthdays. And I continue to get Mariah Carey stuff on my Explore because I always look at them. She's fascinating to me. So the algorithm knows what you've been searching for, what you're looking at, so on and so forth. Stay with me. And so does the universe. The universe sees that all you're doing is loving yourself and loving others. Loving yourself and loving others. So all the universe wants to do for you is love you. Treat you as you treat other people. On the other side of that is the universe sees you always bad-mouthing people, always bad-mouthing yourself, always playing victim, never taking responsibility. Woe is me. And so the universe being as giving and loving as it is, well, you must want that. The universe doesn't have a conscience like we do. They just see your search history, right? And so it gives you what you are asking for, more drama. Here you go. And I'm not trying to dumb it down in any way, shape, or form. The universe is so magical. None of us truly, really understand what's going on. But that's the best way that I can break it down. Karma is what you give the universe. So give the universe your healed self. Take the time to heal yourself so that you're no longer searching for a karmic resolution. And I tell you what, if you've heard of karmic cycles, where you never learn from your past mistakes and you continue to get the same cycles happening in your life, you attract the same people, you attract the same situations, you attract the same environments, right? If you heal yourself, you will see new people, you will see new situations, and you will see new giving and loving environments. It's a true story. All right, I wanted to start with that. All right, I was going to give you some tarot cards, but I am being told to get some healing water oracle cards. I just got this deck, and immediately two just came out. So the first one that came out is the Healing Lagoon. It says it's safe to stop. And the second one says the mist. Be led from within. Trust your inner compass. It's safe to stop and rejuvenate yourself and be led within and trust your inner compass. I feel like those who are on a healing journey, not everybody understands that you don't just get healed. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. And like I was talking about, a million pieces take a long time to get to put together. Imagine how long it took you to break. Imagine how long in your life it took you to realize you probably need to heal yourself. Okay, so for my case, I started my healing journey at 41 years old. And it's not the first time I started a healing journey. It's this most recent time. I'm 42 now. And I know that I still have things that trigger me. I'm not healed. I am not healed. I am healing, because it's progressive. It's not even a marathon. Okay. It is. Have you heard of an ultra marathon? It is an ultra marathon. It is 100 miles plus in the wilderness, in the highest of mountains, in the Andes is what it is. And you go up and then you come down a little bit, and then you go up and then you come down a little bit. And that's until you become light and you beam up to the stars. But that's your purpose, is to heal. But on your healing journey, you have to know when you need to rest. And you have to stop. Know when it's safe to stop. And you need to use your inner compass to tell you and be led from within. So that's the message that you got right at the beginning. Let's pull some tarot to see what we've got. Okay. So I'm not reading these cards in reverse, but actually they're telling me to pull one more card. Let me pull a major arcana real quick for you before I tell you what we got. Ooh, they can't all come out. Nope. I just need one major arcana card. Just one major arcana card, okay? The High Priestess. The High Priestess wants to come out. And that's a number 11 card. That's a number 2 card. Okay, so with the High Priestess, I am talking to somebody who already knows that their spiritual journey has started. And they've already started to connect to source, to higher energies. Excuse me. And you're not really telling too many people about this journey because you still have people around you who, maybe that's where the karmic message is coming from. You still have people around you who have like this negative mindset, or you still have attachments you still haven't completely let go of those people who have been toxic to you, or the places that have been toxic for you. But you're definitely exploring more about who you are and really trying to stand in your power to the best of your abilities, which is great. Which is great. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So what I see in this is that you are slowly progressing to this heads up sort of feeling. You are taking your time. You're taking your time on this journey. You're trying to be really responsible. You really are trying to listen to, you're listening to your body, and you really are probably taking the time to rejuvenate as it is, rejuvenate to re-energize yourself. But you still look to the past. You still look to the past, and your ultimate goal is you still look to the past. And it's not like you're looking to the past and saying, dang it, you're looking to the past and you're saying, oh, you're remembering the good times, right? Not a specific person, but sometimes it's a specific person. But you're actually remembering. It's almost like you're seeing people's souls versus the person. And so at one point in those relationships, you stayed for a long time because you saw potential in people. And that's why you didn't leave when things got bad. And then now that you have left and you're seeking soul connection and you're trying to be high vibrational, you're starting to look at everybody as a vibrational soul, including those people in your past that might have hurt you. And it's giving you, because you have experienced so many different things, it's giving you you're standing in your feminine, power. But you're kind of looking at it like motherly, like as if you, not if you wish that, you wish that they would find spiritual healing, is what it is. You wish that they would get some healings. But I got two moving cards just now. But you see that you're moving on to bigger and better things. And you don't want to look back at the past and concentrate on the emotions that are attached to it. You like the negative emotions that were attached to it. You really just want to move forward. You really do want to move forward, but you still kind of have these feelings of, man, if only that person would step into their purpose and their potential, how great would that be? And then we got the six of swords, the 8 of water, the 8 of cups, and then the 9 of cups. It's like you're like jovial, right? It's like you're like just living this blissful existence right now where you just want the best for everybody. And that's not, like I said earlier, like it's you know that you have healed. You know that you're heading in the right direction when you no longer wish karma on those people who you have had people that have been toxic in your life. I just got the King of Swords in reverse, and I don't read them in reverse, but I felt the energy off of this right away. So I don't know why this is such a triggering word as somebody who's been in these relationships with these type of people, but you have had more than one narcissistic relationship to where you were the empath in the relationship. And that energy, let me get one more. Let me get something else on this. Before I don't want to speak anything to existence. So let me just get clarification on this King of Swords reverse real quick. Okay. All right. So you have some narcissistic relationships that you've survived and thrived through, right? And that energy you see at night in your dreams. And that person is still under some illusion about that person is still, or person is still under some illusion about you. Delulu. But that's not your energy. That's just clarifying that you've come from that. So where is my collective going? What else do you have for my collective to tell them where they're going? Oh, you're going fast. You have the Strength card and you got the Knight of Wands. Listen, it is great for you to wish the best for those people that hurt you in the past. It is courageous for you at this point. It's showing how truly strong you are at this point to wish them the best. I don't want to say but, so I'm going to say, what if I challenged you to just leave that alone and focus on yourself? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you allowed yourself to just not even put any energy in it, positive or negative, just no energy at all. Like, I don't even think about that anymore. What if you were able to release that energy so much that you just didn't even think about it? How much more energy would you be able to pour into yourself? And that is not negative in any way, shape, or form. That builds confidence. Right? So you tell the universe, listen, I don't I don't even want to think about it. I don't. You know what I want to think? I don't want to think about what I don't want. I only want to think about what I do want. I don't want to think about my past, even though I'm healing from that. No, 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 no. I just want to concentrate on manifesting something new into my life, continuing forward. I want to just throw my all of my passion into my ascension. One more card. Yeah, and so that's why you're getting the Hangman. Just, it's a new perspective. It's a new perspective. You're just gonna look at. I'm proposing to you. Now you're supposed to take tarot readings with a grain of salt. I'm not supposed to sway you here, there, or everywhere. I just read the cards and I interpret them. As a person to another person, just as a person, I would say change your perspective. Up to you. You have free will, but just kind of change your perspective. Just don't even think about it. Give that energy back to yourself. Or if you are developing something new with work or with your kids or yourself, throw that extra bit of energy into one of those buckets. It's a new idea, new perspective. All right, let me see if I can get some angel oracle cards. Ask your guide cards. All of the cards that I use are linked down below, and I also do offer personal readings. Just follow the link down below to my Instagram page. I would love for you to follow me on there as well. I post almost daily affirmations and just lighthearted words for your soul, and I do announcements for this channel on there. But if you like a personal reading, you can also send me an email, and my email is linked down below as well. Prices and services are listed on the Instagram in the stories part of the Instagram page. Okay, so the first card you got is opposition, and that is 49. So I wonder if 49 has come up. The number 4, the number 9. But this card is called opposition. And let me see real quick. Neutrality. And they're asking you to kind of be neutral. Yeah, democracy. Just don't even. They're even coming up and saying, just don't even. Just be neutral about it. No. You don't have to wish them. You don't have to talk about them. Right? You don't have to talk about them. And then oh, that's my baby calling me. We're gonna wrap it up here in a second. But we have the deceit card right here. The number 2 deceit card. And so that's just saying, like, listen, let's move forward from it. You did have deceit in your past. You did have deception. You did have cheating in the past. No, I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but this card is saying that if you truly still need to heal and you're not ready to to let go, then you need to confront. And I feel like a lot of the reason why you might be thinking about your past is because you do still need to let go. And it's saying that you need to confront the deceit, and it does not mean to call this narcissistic person, this toxic person. Don't call them and say, you know what? I didn't get to tell you about this one last thing. I'm going to tell you about this one last thing, and then I'm going to move on. No. Grab a journal, grab, some paint and a canvas, something, and put that energy into that thing, and then put it up. You can dispose of it if you want to. You can tear it up and put it in the garbage if you want to. You can put it in a safe and controlled fire, which you don't burn anything down, and you put it out when you're done. You can dig a hole and put it in the ground if you want to, or you can just leave it in your journal. But you can take that energy of anything you haven't said to that person to release that energy, to release that pain. You put it down, you either get rid of it or never look at it again. And that will help you get to a point to where you're not deceiving yourself and saying, oh, I'm healed. This card says to at least some of you, you still have some residual on your shoulder, honey. Just dust it off. They can see. All right, like I said, I just wish for you the best in your healing journey. You know, tons of love, tons of light. If you want a personal reading, if you want to work with me on your healing journey, email me, contact me on my Instagram, put a comment down below, and I can even send you the links. All right, so I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Bye.